So what's up, you guys? You're welcome to the Pop Culture Parrots. Please do not forget to like, to subscribe, to turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time that I post. So let's get right into it. So Ice Spice just went on the radar to do the usual thing that rappers do on the radar, which is to freestyle. And Ice Spice went on to do her freestyle. And when I tell you that that is one of the most unfortunate things my ears have had the displeasure of hearing in the last 10 years regarding rap. I am not exaggerating. It's not some form of me dragging it or anything. It is the absolute truth. And it is my pure truth. And while I was listening to it, all that kept coming to my head was this cannot be the female rap that Nicki was struggling to revive back in 2008, 2009, 2010. This cannot be the picture that she had seen while struggling with all the hate, all the criticisms, trying to revive female rap as a whole. Like, this literally cannot be the vision she had in mind. It's just the lack of talent. She even sounded so lazy, like she was forced to be there. And don't get me wrong, I do think Ice Spice has a lot of bops in her music, but this, no bars, no effort whatsoever. To the extent that people on TikTok started making videos making fun of Ice Spice.
They don't know that I came from the mud. They don't know that I really am Bud. They don't know that I really like. They don't know that I really like poopy. They don't know that I really like poopy. They do know that I really like poopy. They know that I really like poopy. They know that I will get shooty. They know that hold on. They know that I came from the mud. They know that I really am Bud. They know that I like my poopy. They know that I get real shooty. Yeah, that's good. Get real shooty. Gra. They don't know that I came from the mud. They don't know that I really am Bud. They don't know that I like my poopy. They don't know that I get real shooty. Gra. Yes, that's good. Like, why would you lie? You make me cry. I wonder why. Like, damn. Gra. Yeah. Like, damn. Why would you lie? Or you make me cry? You think you the shit? But I'm diarrhea. Nice to meet ya. Yes, that's so good. Because, bitch, you think you the shit, bitch. But I'm really diarrhea. Like, the explosion of shit. Like,
I think the craziest part of the entire video was think you the shit while I'm diarrhea. Like, that was so insane to me. Like, the way I dropped down on the floor laughing. So after the performance, people began to speculate that Ice Spice's ex-best friend was throwing shade at her. So Cleotrapa, Ice Spice's ex-best friend that she refused to feed on tour, after Ice Spice's On the Radar performance, would go on to tweet, "A gave nothing, B, thank you for zero, next," which are the lyrics from Nicki Minaj's Needle featuring Drake on Pink Friday 2. So fans were thinking this was shade to Ice Spice. So Cleotrapa would clear the air and was like, "Oh, it wasn't shade to Ice Spice, that she was just listening to Needle and she was feeling the lyrics of the song, da 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 da." But like, what are the odds? Like, how timely was that? That after Ice Spice was being dragged for her shitty performance on the radar, you come up with this tweet and just claim that you were listening to Nicki's Needle. But at the same time, I get her. Sometimes Nicki's music just gets like that, and some bars just hit so hard that you have to tweet them. So do let me know if you think she was actually shading Ice Spice or not, and it was just a coincidence. Moving on. So Doechii has allegedly or is seemingly throwing shade at Nicki Minaj and the Barbs. So it all started when Doechii put out a tweet that she would want to host a streaming party for her mixtape Denial is a River. And a fan would respond asking her to use YouTube, that Station Head is a setup. And Doechii basically asked why Station Head is set up. And the fan replied, "Friend, I already see the she's copying tweets already." Now, if you don't know what that means, I think it's very clear. Nicki Minaj basically made Station Head popular. Like, Nicki is always on Station Head, to the point where the Barbs are even complaining that, oh my god, Nicki is always on Station Head. So Nicki is popular for using Station Head. Like, the amount of Station Head links that Nicki has tweeted is absolutely insane. So basically, what this fan was basically telling Doechii was that the Bobs are going to come and tell her that, oh, she's copying Nicki by using Station Head and this and that and this and that and this and that. And I just think the stupidity of it all, like the stupidity of it all, because Doechii would not be the first female rapper to use Station Head after Nicki. Even fucking Katy Perry used Station Head, and the Bobs literally said nothing about it. So the idea in itself is stupid. But Doechii's response was even more shocking because I expected her to, use her and know that this tweet is the real setup. Like the tweet was literally the setup. Doechii responds, I can't stop promoting myself and engaging with y'all because of what anybody thinks I'm doing. We ride at dawn. I don't feel like getting glam, so we go and do Station Head first. So basically, for basically saying she doesn't care what anybody has to think about it, which in itself is fine and good. But it's the fact that you know that this tweet or the person replying to you was trying to be messy and disrespectful towards Nicki and the Barbs, and you allowed them bait you into responding into that tweet in a shady way, even though the Barbs literally never said anything to you, they literally never attacked you. And for people saying, oh, Doechii this, Doechii that, Doechii that, Doechii unfollowed Nicki during the Nicki versus Megan Thee Stallion beef all the way back in January. So if she comes back saying this, she obviously knows that it's going to be taken some type of way. So it makes no sense. Why would you engage in a tweet that you clearly know the intentions of the person who sent out that tweet? And Doechii is she gives up very manipulative to me, because explain to me why you're unfollowing Nicki and then you're doing an interview where you get nominated and then you're rapping Nicki lyrics. Like, which is it? Why would you unfollow her and still be rapping her songs? Like, it doesn't effing add up.
That, but I have one thing to ask you about specifically. I got that kind of wait, fixate.
Which made $1 million off a mixtape.
I saw you rapping that earlier.
So Doechii, which is it? Do you hate her or do you love her? Pick a side, pick a side. And here's another thing I think is really important. I think the general public needs to learn how to praise the other rap girls without comparing them to Nicki Minaj or anything that Nicki Minaj has done, because they're never going to catch up and you're just making it hurtful for their careers by doing so. So there was basically this viral tweet about Glorilla talking about her work ethic and the way she's been jumping on features and dropping her own songs, just basically dropping steady hits throughout 2024. And she's been very impressive throughout the year, which is the absolute truth. Glorilla has outdone herself. And here comes someone with a tweet talking about she's really having a 2014 Nicki feature run. Who would have thought it'll be her? And I'm like, how did we even get here? Like, they were literally just praising Glorilla. How did you drag Nicki into this? And this tweet also went viral with lots of tweets and likes and retweets. And it's like, what do you mean by this? Because we could give Glorilla her tens without involving Nicki. And the craziest part is you can't even compare. Like, you literally can't compare. Because when you look at Nicki's 2014 feature run, like, you have the Diamond song Bang Bang with Jessie J and Ariana Grande, you have Flawless with Beyonce, you have My with Lil Wayne, Rich Homie Kwan and Dud Mill, you have Senile with The Whole Young Money, you have No Love with August Alsina, Touching Loving with Trey Songs. Like, Glorilla asked for none of this, so I don't even understand the comparisons to begin with.
Jade asking me, can I do a video for Falling For You? You know what? I swear, like I was gonna do one. Bloody, what's good in? I'ma do one. So,
And yes, I just inserted a random clip of Nicki lying to the Barbs again. But that's about it for this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time that I post.